Welcome to the SHA512 video demonstration. This lab is designed to give the student a chance to explore one-way encryption algorithms. In the lab, the student can try using the algorithm to create a one-way encryption of the message and then explore some of the characteristics of one-way encryption. On the lower left-hand side, we have a help button. When you left-click on the help button, a help screen appears above and to the left of the lab screen. This help screen contains information about how to use all the buttons. Message digest can be created by cutting and pasting in any message you like over the message that I have typed in. There is also a default message that comes with the lab, and that can be brought up at any time by using the reset button. I'm now going to get rid of the help menu and show you where the reset button is. The reset button is here on the upper right hand corner of the lab. This will bring up the default message. If you want to encrypt the text, the message, all you have to do is press the encrypt button. This will then cause the message to appear in the message digest on the bottom. And we will do that now, and you can see that the message digest has now been created. We're only looking at a portion of it, but you can see it's quite long. The other button we have on the right hand side is the clear button. This button, when pressed, will erase anything that's in the message box and the message digest, so you have a fresh system to work with if you want to encrypt something else. Now, if we go along the bottom of the screen, we have a copy button in the lower right hand corner. If you press this button, it will make a copy of the message digest onto the clipboard, and this copy can then be saved from the clipboard if you want to put it into another document or save the result. The next button is the compare button. The compare button compares the previous one-way encryption algorithm with the current one-way encryption algorithm and creates a comparison screen. So let's take our original message and just add one number at the end of the text. We'll go here and we will just add the number 1. Now I am going to go down. I'm going to go down to the encrypt. I'm going over to the encrypt button and encrypt the new text. Now, it's hard to tell if there's been any changes at all, but if I go to the compare button on the bottom of my screen and click on that, I will get a new screen appear up above, in this case above my original screen. And let's focus in on this new screen for a moment. This is the current and prior hash compared. Now, as I sweep along this, you'll see that some characters have been highlighted. The characters that have been highlighted are the ones that are the same between the two hashes. So one of the important characteristics of a one-way encryption is that a small change in the original message will make a huge difference between the two hashes. So all the non-highlighted characters are the ones that have changed. So you can see again that there is a very small number that remain the same. And that was by adding just one digit to the bottom of my message. Another feature of a one-way encryption algorithm is if we look at the length of the two hashes, note they both start in the same position and the characters are one above the other, and at the end you'll notice that they're the same length. So the two hashes have the same length. This is another characteristic of one-way encryption. And when you're done with your comparison, you can just go and left click on the top and that screen will disappear and we can return back to our one-way encryption. If I use my clear button, I'm just going to make a piece of the screen bigger so we can see better. Now if I go to the clear button and I click that, you'll see the text has disappeared, and if I go down you'll see the one-way hash has been cleaned out. So clear gives you a brand new clear screen. And if I take you up to the reset button and I hit reset, you will now see it displays the default message that comes with the program in the lab. This program requires that you have Python 3.3 or higher installed on your machine. Thank you for looking at this video.